After 2 months, 70 league matches, and endless drama, the IPL playoffs are finally here. But the first qualifier isn't just about reaching the final, it's about proving who the real best team of IPL 2026 is. Is it RCB or is it GT? Because both teams finished with the exact same number of wins, 9 wins each. The only thing separating them was the net run rate. And now, after dominating the league stage, they are one match away from the final. But here is where things get really interesting. RCB have the better batting numbers while GT have the better bowling control. So the real question is, what wins a playoff? Is it firepower or control? Let's start with RCB. This team has looked different all season. More fearless, more aggressive, and more complete. And their batting numbers do prove it. RCB have dominated almost every phase of the innings this season. You talk about power play, the batters have scored 9.5 runs per over. Middle overs, best strike rate in the tournament. Death overs, over 10.7 runs per over. Now let's look at Gujarat Titans from a numbers perspective, because this team has been built very differently from RCB. While RCB rely on constant aggression, GT rely on control and efficiency. In the power play, Gujarat Titans have scored at 9 runs per over. That might look slightly lower than RCB, but GT's approach has been really different. They don't always go ultra aggressive. They focus on more on preserving wickets and building a platform for the later part of the match. GT becomes really dangerous in the middle overs. Their batters have scored at 8.93 runs per over in the middle overs. We are talking about the overs from 7 to 15. Now the number itself may not look very extraordinary, but what stand out is how calculated they are during this phase. They rotate the strike really well. They avoid collapses and slowly build the pressure back onto the bowling side. However, GT slightly fall behind RCB in the death overs. GT has scored at 9.5 runs per over in the final phase. Now, if you compare it to RCB's 10.71, that becomes a massive factor. Gujarat Titans have quietly been one of the best bowling sides this season, especially in the power play. Their bowlers have conceded runs at an economy of just 8.76 in the first 6 overs. This is the best among the all 10 teams if we are talking about the 2026 season. And then comes Gujarat's biggest strength, the middle overs. GT's bowlers have conceded at an economy of just 9.08 in this phase, which again puts them among the best teams in the tournament. Now compare that with RCB. So RCB's bowling in the middle overs has actually been one of their weak points this season. They have conceded at an economy of 9.59, which is among the highest in the league. And even more concerning is that they have bowled only 198 dot balls in this phase, and which is one of the lowest among all 10 teams. But where RCB pull things back is at the deaths. Both teams have similar death over numbers. RCB's economy is 10.37 in death overs, while GT's economy is 10.47. So there is very little separating them in the final overs. Now this is exactly where they slowed the teams down and break their momentum. That's important because RCB usually try to dominate early, and then there is the venue advantage as well. RCB already have played at Dharamshala and they posted 222 runs here while playing against Punjab Kings. Now let's talk about Gujarat Titans. This team doesn't always overpower you, however they squeeze you, especially in the middle overs. GT's bowlers have been among the best economical teams in the tournament, and while RCB rely on momentum, GT rely on control. Now, this qualifier could come down to just 3 key battles. If Gujarat dismisses Virat Kohli early, they break the rhythm of the RCB batting lineup. This is the biggest phase of the game, and GT dominate here with the ball. RCB dominate here with the bat, and whoever wins this phase probably wins the match. Most of Gujarat's runs this season have come from their top 3 players. And if they fail, the middle order suddenly becomes really weak. This feels like a game that will stay close for a long time, but I'm giving a slight edge to RCB. Why? Because they have better batting depth, better familiarity with the conditions, and momentum at the right time. So now I want your prediction. What wins a playoff match? Is it explosive batting or disciplined bowling? And who will reach the IPL 2026 final from here? Drop your winner in the comments right now. My name is Ankit. You are watching Cricket 487 News. Subscribe for IPL previews that don't just show you stats but explain the real battle behind the matches.